So we have nuclear up and running, but I bet we could cause these to melt down. Maybe with a rocket? Maybe with 2? Oh my God! Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Factorio, where last time we took over a new portion of the world. All of this, and we killed everything in our path. In total, we killed over 55,000 bugs and secured over 27 million iron, along with some other things too, including uranium, so we can actually get into nuclear stuff today. But before we do, remember to leave a like. And we got a couple other things to do as well. First thing being tearing down this wall. So finally, we are free. No more shall we be held back. Let the bots be unleashed. Let the swarms move out. And soon we shall expand into the great yonder. That is so cool. That's all done, that's all good. We are ready to extend our factory, however, we are still running out of iron. So, it is time to claim our riches that we so rightly deserve and start hooking up this iron into our actual base. So I've moved a bunch of roboports all over the place so they can help us out, and we are going to go and scoop up that 11 million ore with our trains. Hello trains, what's up? It's been like 30 million years since we're here, but hope you're doing well, brothers. Alrighty, so we want to bring a train down to the south. Which train? Well, we have iron lines, copper lines, coal, stone, uranium, and oil. Well, I can tell you this, the uranium, we're not gonna bring back here. There's no point really. We are going to be making our nuclear plant most likely over by the uranium itself. Like there's water there, there's some stone, there's some iron. We'll work it out over here. So, you, Mr. Uranium Train, over here, you are now going to be an iron train. A processed iron train. Because we're not going to be doing all the smelting like in base, we're just gonna do it on location. Probably a better idea. So now that we have the train, what are we gonna do? Well, we need a train that actually goes down to the south. So I'm thinking we have the train line go down here. We'll have to have like some kind of super junction around here. So the trains could go off this way, down this way, over this way, and down through here. So like for now, they come down to the south, and we'll just bring it straight over to the east? Yeah, so it can go down there. And then that will be the main line, and we'll have little other tracks that scoot out and grab other stuff. Right-o. So let's get that track together and not get run over. First up, I would like 1 million rail, please. Oh my God, and then I'd like to also not die. That was actually the closest call yet. Oh my God. That was absolutely horrifying. Okay, anyway though, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the train come down here. So what is our outbound line? This is our outbound line. So true, I need you to go this way. But then this will connect over here with this other train line. There we go, and then we're off to the races. But then, we have to get a train track that goes up into this system. Huh, how is that gonna work? Yes, we want this actually being the inbound here, because check this out. This can go all the way up here. There's a loop right there, and boom, off it goes. And now, we want the outbound track. 1, 2, we want it about here. That's a bit weird, but you know what? It's gonna work, hopefully. The weird thing here is this train track that's crossing is actually a 2-way train track, and these other ones are 1-way, so I don't know. It might work, it might blow up, who knows? We'll find out later. But for now, we are going to continue, and we're gonna make ourselves a handy dandy blueprint, and then copy and paste this down to space. And in the meantime, while the bots work on that, we are going to start putting together this iron mine, because we deserve it. It's been too long, brother. It's been too long. So I made a template with these guys, and we're just gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, 11 million iron. No longer will we starve. We shall be free. And then while those bots get that all finished as well, we're gonna start building even more with blueprints. We're gonna get some steel arrays online. Finally get more of this. Dude, we have been lacking on so many resources for so long. This is gonna be so nice, I'm so excited. Here come those bots as well. So much to do, boys. And now they're all done. Man, just having bots doing things is the best, dude, the best. But yeah, we got a lot of freaking iron out of this. Like, it's 11 million. Of course we're getting a lot out of this, but like, just in setups. We have two new steel setups, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 iron plate setups, and then up to the north here just a bit, we have another 2 steel setups. So freaking steel for days. And you might notice, we finally have enough production to justify using the red belts. So they're all automated. We got red tunnels, we got the red everything. And also I got this a lot, but people were kept asking, Kibs, why don't you use the red belts? And it's just because we didn't have enough production for it. Like, all things considered, this is a pretty small base, and it's all running off of like a handful of smelters up here. Like, bruh, we're literally only making 15 items per second. There's no point having the red belts. But now that we have, like, you know, all of this, well, you know we can do a little bit better now. So here we are, and the train's just getting loaded up with the steel and the plates, and I just gotta finish up the rest of that track, and it's all heading back to base. And aside from that, we are now finally able to get into nuclear. It's finally happening. Oh my freaking gosh. So I went ahead and I automated all the nuclear stuff we need. So the centrifuges, we got them. The turbines, we got them. The boilers, you better believe it. The heat pipes, which we need apparently, and even reactors we have automated. So all of this is done. We'll kind of let this sit here for the most part, because we'll probably make like, I don't know, a couple reactors and see how our power grid is. I have a feeling nuclear is a pretty good power source, so we probably won't be going too crazy with it. Oh, the trouble I went through to get you, brother. Unfreaking believable. Well, we got it now. Let's set up a couple miners, get this stuff rocking and rolling, and then figure out the nuclear project. And there we go. So the bots will fill out the rest of the, well, wait a second, the rest of the miners. What is going on here? These look different. Why is there a pipe? What? Mining fluid? What do you mean? It's just like Satisfactory? You have to use acid to get the freaking uranium? What do you mean, brother? We did so much to get to this point, and you're telling me we need more? Why? Why this game gotta be like it be? Yeah, this is already like pretty super annoying. What are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about sulfuric acid? Like, we have oil setups at the base here, but all of that acid is being used to make batteries for stuff and things. Like, you see, it's all scootin', it's all rootin', it's all tootin'. Yeah, we can't take from that supply. Did we get any oil when we expanded? We did! We did! Oh my goodness. A very paltry 4 little wells. You know though, that's actually kind of perfect. What we can do with this is we can turn this whole thing into a sulfuric acid like production area, and then we can have like an acid chew kind of just on its own track going back and forth, like up here, over here, and then to here. Yeah. Okay, but that wasn't actually too bad. I kind of just booped through this really quick because, man, I really want to get to nuclear, man. But man, I'm getting Factorio'd at the wazoo right now, because although we have all this sulfuric acid in this nice little cube here, and it's being loaded onto a train, there's kind of a problem. How do we fuel the train? What are we gonna do? There's like no solid fuel anywhere down here. Like, we're going from A to B. All of our solid fuel is up in like freaking space over here. So we could belt it, sure, but that would take like 93,000 million years. Or I was thinking we could finally get into a new tech that I've kind of been putting off, which is these logistics system chests. So this adds like 3 more like of the bot chests. So there's a buffer chest, a requester chest, and an active provider chest. So the bots will be able to like see these chests and bring things to where we want them, I guess. So like the provider chest, it's like, hey, bots, take stuff from this chest all the time. Now requester chest is the main thing I'm after. So we can have like this blue requester chest by the trains and be like, hey, we want solid fuel here, please. Send it over. And then the blue chest will send it over. So that's cool. And then the buffer chest, yeah, again, I just don't know what we'd use that for. We just really want the blue chest. So let's get that research started. That will fuel our train and we will be good to go. So we got the train, got that research, and the chests kind of work as intended. Like you just say, hey, what do you want? You say what you want, and then the bots just bring it here. Super convenient. Man, we really don't need belts anymore. All things considered, we could do everything with these chests now, couldn't we? Like seriously, pretty easy to do. Oh, by the way, I automated them too, and I just have to show this. It's like a miracle of engineering how I managed this, but check this out. We have all of the boxes being made in one place. So over here we have the red and the yellow, and then I got the purple, green, and blue over here. It's just an absolute pandemonium. The green circuits come down here, come through here, split up for laser turrets as well, and come down here, split up, and go over to there. So that was all the circuit boards, and then for the steel, well, I have the steel chests being made here. They go up and tunnel all through the spaghetti and get to where they need to be. So it's like an overflow with these, and these are kind of like the bottleneck to the whole system, but it's working. Got about 200 blue chests, 94 those green chests, and we don't have any purple chests, but that's fine. But anyway, Mr. Chu, please unload. Dude, the fluid tanks are so freaking cool. And wait, did it just fully unload right there? These were completely full of acid, what? It literally unloaded in a blink of an eye. Whoa, but everything's working over here, brother. Look at that. So it's like, oh, dude, that's crazy. How is that out in the open? Thank goodness we have our super suit. This is like omega hypertoxic, but it's working. And we got our uranium. Oh boy. So now the party's gonna get started. First up, I totally forgot to automate this train, so let me just name some stations here. There we go, all's good. Train set up now, and it'll just run back and forth for the rest of forever. Let's get started building here. Do I have everything I need? You better believe it. So what is the deal? I think we need the centrifuges first, because at the end of the day, we need like a nuclear fuel something. Okay, so we have uranium processing that takes the ore and has the products are 0.7 uranium-235, and most of it will be the 238. Well, it's the only thing we can do with the ore, so that'll be that. And then this was something that everyone was telling me to get, Kovarex Enrichment process. It takes all of the 235, which is like super rare to get, a little bit of the uranium, and it makes an extra uranium-235. So okay, it's like an investment kind of thing. So I guess you just loop the 238, let this get stacked up with the 235, and it will continue to make more of the 235, the super rare stuff? I guess so. And then what's the whole goal here? What are we trying to make? So we make a nuclear reactor, of course. Where is that boy? Boy! There it is. Okay, what do you want? Fuel. Thanks, Tips. Well, how do you make the fuel? Hello? A bit of the uranium-238 and then one of the 235s. Yikes, dude. So, we need one of the 235s? But dude, the chances of getting that is like omega low. Oh yeah, we super need this enrichment thing to get as much as we can then, eh? That's nuts. And won't the system just get backed up on 238? Like, what's going on, dude? I thought this would be easy. Give me a second here. You know what? I'm gonna just go for it. Well, and yeah, I'll go for it and we'll see where mistakes end up happening. Okay, well, I got kind of like a test set up here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna see. So pretty much all of the uranium is gonna come up here. It's gonna be processed and we're gonna get the spice and the not spice. The not spice will pretty much end up going in like this loop forever here. So it goes down here, goes through here, da 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 da. And then the spice will build up over here for a while. Yes, and you know what? You have to go into here. And we're just not gonna connect up the fuel rod processing for a while. And then, yeah. So then these will only make more of the 235 and they will feed into here and make the actual fuel rods. All right, you picking up what I'm putting down? So we'll just build up on this. Once we build up a little bit of this, we'll just keep on building it out so we get all of the 235 we possibly want. And then, yeah, all of the other rocks that we don't want, the 238, we'll loop back around and do it again. So this is gonna take a long time, pretty much. Oh, and also, wait a second. All of the lines are gonna get completely backed up if we're making all of the 238 here. Yeah. So we have to make a buffer. A huge buffer, in fact. We gotta like buffer this out the wazoo. But this should be enough to keep things moving and grooving and build up a bit of a stockpile here while we wait for these machines to go. All right, is there anything else we can do with that uranium stuff? It's just gonna keep on building up and we can't delete things. What else would we do with it? Uranium 238. There's also this, the nuclear fuel reprocessing. So once it's spent, it makes some 238 there. We can include that somewhere. Oh yeah, I already did. So when the nuclear plants are done with it, this requester chest will get all the empty fuel rods, goes through here and off that goes, just to get them out of the way really. And then, is there nothing we can do with that? Wait, uranium oh, I see. So what you're supposed to do with the excess stuff is you're supposed to fire it at bugs. Gotcha. Advanced ammunition from uranium-238 for higher hardness and weight, resulting in massive damage. That seems like fun. We will start to research that. And then, yeah, I guess this system should work. We just let her rip. It's gonna just take a long time. All right, well, I suppose while that's going on, we'll set up some machines down here. Then we'll make that new super spice ammo. And that'll just go into a passive provider chest. Okay, but at least we got something to play with now. Uranium ammo, let's go, dude! All right, boom, uranium. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. How many of the shiny rocks? 8. 8. Well, the system's working at least. No, though we need the red ammo for it. Why? It makes a lot of sense. Well, of course it makes sense. Okay, cool. Well, I will figure that out post haste. It's not like we're in a rush. So there we go. It's apparently a 1-to-1 for the uranium ammo here. So, you know, it should work out just fine here. Production rate wise. We got the blue chest requesting the uranium, and off it goes to here, and then off to 3 passive provider chests, just so everything kind of stays filled up. Because if we end up using a lot of like gun turrets all over the place, if one of these empties out, then of course we kind of need more. So that's why I just did that. Now I think that's what we could have done with the buffer chests. That's what the green chests are for. But you know what, either or, both systems will work. Well, with this setup now, kind of just gonna give it a little bit. We'll build up a little bit of ammo, and then maybe we'll go on a little bit of a joyride. All right, so I got, you know, about 200 of the new ammo, and we got our dual submachine guns as well. So let's see how they do against big ol' green boy. Well, it's better than the other stuff we have. Oh, and it's green. Go figure, eh? Oh yeah, it's way better than the shotgun. Oh my God, oh my freaking gosh. Are we going back to ammo again? Dude, we're gaming. Oh, whoa, settle down now. Settle down, we don't have all the ammo in the world here. Not bad. I'm vibing with this. Okay, so this and the uranium ammo for the tank might make the tank more usable again? Dude, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's go ahead and try that out. All right, so the tank is loaded up with all that radioactive goodness. Let's just give this a quick shot. I am super scared of this area because, you know, there's cliffs everywhere, tank not super maneuverable, etc., etc. But, you know, green explosions are pretty cool. Yeah, they're pretty neat. A little dangerous, we kind of did a lot of damage to ourselves there, but that's all right. And main thing is, I want to try and get one of those green bugs. There you go, you. No. Okay, dude. Excuse me. Let's go a little bit further here. There we go. Well, that's not working out super well now, is it? Well, it seemed to have done about half its health and damage. It's hard to really tell. But yeah, still not really making the tank viable. Tank's just too slow. But hey, fun to try out. Oh my gosh, after long last, this thing's finally running, dude. Okay, let's just relax for a second here. Number one, this takes forever to run, so let's give it a little bit of extra speed. And so that just used up 40 of that stuff, and it's gonna make 41. So we want most of it to go back into here. Okay, so I cut off my system here, and I'm trying to think of how do we make that work. Honestly, I'm really leaning towards figuring out the logistics stuff in this game. It's something I've pretty much ignored, but this is looking like the time to use it. Okay, I looked into the logic stuff for all of 5 minutes, and I realized this is way above my head. Way above my head. It's gonna need like several days to figure out. So what I did is I went on Google and I was just like, yo, I looked up like an example system, and the example system showed is this. It's super compact, it works exactly how you want. Like, all of the uranium 238 and 235 goes down here, out pops the one extra, and the rest of the stuff enters into the centrifuge. Like, it's perfect. So I was like, okay, dude, I'm just gonna download this, we're gonna rock and roll, and I wanna get to the nuclear reactors right now. So if you guys are interested in this, a link is in the description. It is been working fantastically, and I just stacked up the design as we've been building up on the 235. Cool. Then reorganize this, of course, as this went all over this way. And I moved down the uranium fuel rods to this area because we have a nice little belt of copper sheets coming from down here. So this again is making all of that concrete. So I was like, well, it's not all gonna be used for concrete. So I just scooped up a little tiny bit, and here we are. So off that goes, and those other arms will grab it. Then everything will be dispersed onto this red belt here. And I just cut it off for now because we're just gonna let it run, and we're gonna build our nuclear power plant. So finally, let's rock and roll. Let's make this freaking nuclear power plant, man. Alrighty, so I've even made a hotbar for this. Which one was it? This one. Ha! With nuclear reactors in the whole 9 yards. And we're just gonna build like a small nuclear setup here, just with 4 reactors, and see how it kind of goes, learn the ropes, as you'd say. And we're just gonna put them down like this. I was reviewing them a bit, and I noticed that there is a neighbor bonus. So since these things are based on heat, I guess the heat is transferred throughout them. So if we have like 4 in a nice little group like this, they get this neighbor bonus thing, whatever. So that's cool. So that's how they're gonna be. And then we have the actual fuel That's gonna scoot on up. Then of course, a couple input arms. Now from here, we need to get the heat out. So there's these very specific heat pipe things. Can they go underground? Of course not. The belts can though, so boom, bop. There we go. Everything is gonna be nice and symmetrical, of course. Doop, doop, nice. You go out this way. So from there, we have heat exchangers. So like the whole purpose of these nuclear power plants is to actually make heat. Then the heat exchanger will consume water and the heat to make steam to run the steam turbines, which is how reactors work in real life. It's kind of weird, PBH, but that's just how it be. There we go, just get the heat all the way out now. Doodly 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 doo. Cool, and I'm assuming these just work just like the other machines we're using. So over here, way in our very first base, we have our very first power plant. And yeah, we just have 2 of these steam engines. So we probably just use the turbines the same way. And also, I read a really important comment that said I should store the steam. So we're just gonna add in these as well. All right, looking good, looking good. And finally, we need that sip and drink. Some of that delicious green polluted water. All right, and I think we are ready for lunch. Let's get that fuel going, brother. It's time. Go. Go, my precious. Oh my gosh, we have so much fuel built up already, dude. We freaking rocking and rolling here, brother. All right, so it'll get split up here. Very nice. And we'll go into each from each side. Very good. And they're up. They're up and going. And then of course, the second that happens, a million things break. That's fine. Let's just pay attention to this. And I guess we just watch the temperature. So I guess once the temperature gets hot enough, the heat pipe will move everything through. And how does this get started? Max consumption, min temperature. So this has to get to 500 Celsius in order to start. All right, but now it's at 500, cool. Oh, they went on for a second, but then they pooped. Do it again. Oh, they actually did do it again. Bruh. Bruh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Also realized I didn't connect up the other side. Whoopsies. There you go. Well, we do have one side running though, so you know what? We all good, brother. We've done it. And the other side's just rocking and rolling immediately as well. Let's check that power grid. So we're kind of hovering around here. Where was our production at? Nothing. Is this production? Yeah. So solar panels go whoop, way down. Steam turbines going way up though, 125 M? Is that megawatts per second or something? I think so. Solar panels, steam engines. Where are our accumulators on this graph? Oh, they're not being used. Oh my gosh, the nuclear power is able to completely cover us during the night. Oh, and the party ain't even done yet, man. These are still coming online. Well, well, well. Are we finally free of the power struggles? I think we are. Dude, we're not even using accumulators at all. Let's go. And now it's daytime again, so the solar panels come back online. Why is it going so far down now? Oh, because the machines are freaking stopped. They have the used up cells in them so they can't run. Oh, hold up, I got you. Okay, there we go, so now they're gonna run again. Whoops, should have remembered that one. Anyway, we'll just put down some passive provider chests here. They will take the fuel rods, the spent ones, and bring them over to our little recycling center, right over here. So that's set to it, yes sir. And we just have to bring the Wi-Fi over. Oh, it look perfect centered here. Oh dude, it looks so good. We gotta. Cool, then I guess this is all done, eh? Better believe it. In fact, I bet we could even add in more reactors. It seems like we're just doing fine here. You got fuel cells for days because of this crazy setup. Yeah, we are straight up rocking and rolling. All right, nuclear power again. Except there is one more thing we have to do. We couldn't not do this. Let's cause a nuclear meltdown. The temperature is pretty much at 1,000 right now, and I'm pretty sure if we blew this up, things would be a little interesting. So I quickly made a backup. We have the rockets. This is the worst idea. Stop, robots, I appreciate you, but not now, you're gonna die. This is so dumb. Go! Oh my God! That's amazing! Oh my God, we almost died! Dude! It's like a death wave goes out and it just destroys everything. Literally the whole factory is gone. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, dude, and we can make nuclear missiles soon. We can have that in a portable manner. Soon, very soon. Perhaps, maybe even next time. But for now, that's gonna be all for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching. But have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.